What up, what up, what up? Thank y'all for joining me this evening. Beautiful Tuesday evening in Nashville, Tennessee. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. All those fun things. Share this out on your favorite social media application. Wherever you choose to dwell into zones. Let everybody know to bring their ass over here. What's up, guys and girls? Cabalemo. I appreciate y'all being here. We got a few things to talk about tonight. Old Biden getting his raggedy ass down to Hawaii finally. Man, they greeted him too. They were like, yeah, come and get it, Biden. We got some information on the missing people in Maui as well. All the people out there, shout out to them. Hopefully they can start rebuilding their life at some point. Whoever's left, I mean, it's seems like a sticky situation over there, if you know what I'm saying. Trump's declining to debate with all the other RNCs. He's not even going to entertain Fox News. They dumped on him. Now it's time for some revenge. He said he's going to do something else. He's going to go get arrested on Thursday. So while everybody else is debating, Trump's going to go down to the courthouse and ain't nobody going to watch them debates. Oh, shit. It's going to be so much fun. Before we get started, make sure everybody goes over to Rebelwithoutareason.com. You'll find all your shirts, hats, hoodies, stickers, mugs, and more. You'll also find a link to the show over there. You can click on the link there or the one down here to watch the show. Make sure you check out that new gear we got over there for y'all. We got the T24 shirt. Show your support for your man, Trump. Get that badass shirt, the same one I'm wearing today. Check that piece out. That mug nice. That fly, boy. That fly. That fly right there. Pimp-tabulous right there. Yeah, check that shirt out. You want to see that shirt? Look at that shirt. Look at that motherfucking shirt right there. Boy, check out your boy on there. Gotta back it up some so you can see me. Yeah, he's on that mug. Check him out right there. T24 in the house. That's available at rebelwithoutareason.com. I don't have my mug handy. Man, I should have brought that mug. Should have brought that mug up in here. Same logo on there. You know what it is. Go over to rebelwithoutareason.com. Get that. Get all other kind of fun stuff. We got the mug right here. What are we talking about? You got hoodies. There's a mug right there. Check that mug out. It's pimp tight. Pimp tabulous. And you got 2 different sizes over there to choose from for that too. Looks fantabulous on that black right there. Like that right there. Oh yeah, you can also get that not guilty sweatshirt if you want to. It might be getting chilly here pretty soon. It was hotter than hell today though, boy. You didn't need it. You need one of these shirts for your not guilty right there. We're gonna update that when they get the new mug shots going. Yeah, you get that one. Is it an extra large or large you got on right now? Oh, I got a large on right now. It fits me good. I like wearing large. It's not too tight. It's not too big. It's just right. But it's all different sizes available in that. Different colors and stuff too. Whatever you like at rebelwithoutareason.com. The link is in the top of the chat, and I believe it's in the description of the video as well. If not, you can go onto the YouTube channel page, and it's right there in the About section. Thursday, we should get mug shots from Atlanta. What's up, Atomic? Atomic's in the house. Yeah, I'm going to be covering that live, too. I think, didn't you say ABL's going to do the debates? Everybody can kind of switch back and forth because I'm going to do the Trump thing. They're not going to show much of him, you know what I mean? They'll show him going down there. Sonia said I need a woman's 2XL. Hey, the large fits me good. I don't know. Boomhauer's a little bit bigger than me. He might want a extra large or a large. I don't know. We're going to get into it, though. Did you send me the Maui info? Let me look. Nope, I didn't get anything, Sonya. I'm sorry. I didn't get anything, Atomic. But we got some stuff to talk about on that Maui stuff, too. You know, Joe Biden visited there today. I'm sorry, over the weekend. And we got a few videos to get to on that. Hang on 1 second. I got to share this out because it didn't get shared out for some reason. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Give me a break. Things are dumb. You know how it goes. I ain't going for it. I'm doing it right now. You can also get this stream available on your favorite audio podcasting platforms. Whoa. Trying to get me some feedback over there. Yeah, whether it be Spotify, Stitcher, Anchor, Apple iTunes, all that fun stuff. Get that over there. Just search for Rebel Without a Reason. I should pop up on there. Boom, exit that off there. So boom, do that right there. Things are stupid. What up, man? Dingo's in the house. What up, man? Dingo on Rumble. Shout out to my Rumble folks over there. I appreciate y'all so very much. Boom. I got too many windows open. That's what it is. All right, let's get this show back on the highway here. Did I hear the Tulsi comments? No, I didn't. I saw she made a statement way back in the day about how they were going to do that land grab. I thought that was kind of interesting. But let's get into this stuff. First story we're going to talk about is the Maui wildfires. Nick Sodor, we talked about last week that he was going to go fly there and see exactly what was going on. So we're going to find out what Nick found out when he went there. He said the Maui police headlocked me for asking the mayor about missing children. Mayor Bison knows the answer, but he's hiding it. The mainstream media have been refusing to press the mayor on this, so residents and I started pressing him hard for the past several days. He's been demonizing and attempting to discredit me ever since. Regardless, we've been able to really blow the lid off this story. This is a cover-up. Children were burned alive. Yeah, graphic warning on some of this stuff because we're going to get into it, man. Let me put this up here too. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Graphic content there. So we're going to be talking about some stuff that some people may not want to listen to. Just to give you a warning. He says, I've even heard horrific firsthand accounts from locals that found baby bones in car seats. Oh my God. And bones of a young boy laying on top of his dog to protect it from the inferno. Wow. 4 schools in Lahaina served over 3,000 students. Only 400 have enrolled in other schools. Another 200 are doing virtual learning. So that's 600. Where are the children, Mr. Mayor? Let's watch Nick's video here. Shout out to Nick Sodor. Damn good reporter.
Piston was wrapping up a media briefing in Lahaina today when a man confronted him about the information being publicly released.
We have no idea if any of them are children. We have no idea.
That's independent journalist Nick Sorter. His social media says he flew in from Louisville 2 days ago. Police asked Sorter to calm down and even physically held him back. He persisted, but it eventually ended peacefully.
No, sir, we don't know who you are. You're not identifying yourself as media.
Are you law enforcement?
Yeah.
We talk to law enforcement. So we're not going to ask. We're not going to ask that questions. How many of these pretend cadavers are?
The Maui department, okay? The press show is over. Yeah.
Right, so he's not going to ask. He's not going to answer my
done.
questions.
Thank you.
Yeah, take pictures of me.
There's no need for hacking.
You're with Maui Police, right?
Yeah, he's done with the press
I
conference.
appreciate your patience, sir.
Yeah.
Get out of my way. Who are you?
With the Maui Police Department.
Okay, and what's my crime? You're literally pushing
The
me.
press conference is
I
over.
don't f***ing care if the press conference is over. Get out of the way.
Nick Sodor having it, dude.
We saw 110 cadavers, but we can't, identify. We can't identify how many of them are children. This is get out of my fucking dude. Get off my throat.
Relax, sir. Relax.
No, I'm not gonna get.
Relax.
No, I'm not gonna.
Okay.
I'm not gonna relax, dude. No, I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm trying to ask a fucking question, and we can't get the answer for it.
I'm surprised they haven't tried to restrain him.
How
or
many
anything.
of the 110 dead are children? You know who are children. They're cadavers. You have the bodies. You know how many of them are children. How many children are dead?
Step back, please.
How many children are dead, man?
Why wouldn't he answer this question?
So you're just not going to tell.
I don't know. I wish
yes,
I knew
you
the
do.
answer.
How many children are missing? You
I
know.
wish I knew the answer to that. I would be happy to answer that.
You have no estimate as to how many children are missing?
I guess
Nothing?
we can end this right now if you guys want. Sorry,
This is one of the biggest questions that the people of Lahaina have, but you don't want to answer.
It always takes one or two to ruin it for everybody. Please,
They don't seem too concerned. You know what I mean? They don't really seem too concerned. And Sonia brought up a good point a second ago. Let me get it back. You know what? I wonder how many other people have this idea too. Am I right to suspect that the kids were being trafficked under the guise of being missing in this fire? I thought that too. And seeing how real calm this guy is. Let me go back here. Whoopsie. Seeing how calm this guy is. You know who else was calm when they got busted doing some weird shit with kids? Every time, dude. I ain't saying that's what's happening here, but there are similarities, you know what I'm saying? The siren's not being used. Excuses, bull. Yeah, the guy that didn't let the sirens go, he stepped down from his position. He said, "I'm out. The heat was too much for him." No pun intended. Atomic says the fact that the people in media not let in is reasonable due to toxins. Yeah, that makes sense. Katrina here was the same way. Yeah, I get that. I get that for sure. Oh, yeah. That's what Tulsi Gabbard was talking about, the land becoming smart cities years ago. Yeah, I saw that. Kat, you're absolutely right. That fire is fishy. We're gonna get into it, man. We're gonna get into it. Let's watch this guy. Why wouldn't he be more concerned? And dude, you're the mayor. Everybody in the world is watching this trash right now. Watching how they're reacting to this, watching how they're proceeding. Just tell everybody what's going on, man. We're not stupid.
Well, we could say that about you. You ruined it for everyone.
You're welcome to say it. You're the media. You can say whatever you want.
You're a disaster.
All right. Okay. Please. Sorry.
You've been the worst mayor we could possibly imagine.
You won't even wait.
Respect what? This is the most dismal response we've ever had.
You won't wait for your turn. You want to shout over these guys that are legitimate.
Why don't you give them the real answers then?
So.
Give them the real answers.
That's not his question.
Let him.
Yeah. You can go.
He's not
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so he didn't seem too concerned, man. If you guys
was wrapping up a media brief.
Oopsie, sorry about that. Let's go down the comments here and see what Nick says. Oh, this person says he seems indifferent to the question too. Did they lay hands on you? He said, yeah, they assaulted me multiple times. Apparently the mayor was really tough, time talking about the truth. He's a liar, needs to be in a jail cell. Boy. Get yourself in trouble, sir. Be careful out there. Yeah. Who the hell really knows? But I know they're over there propping him up. You know what I mean? He was barely walking through the debris over there. And he was telling stories about how the hell he had a fire one day at his house, and he was so grateful that the cops got called and shit. And I'm just like, what the hell is this? Shout out to Mazemore. He made some videos about this guy. We're going to go all over this subject, so just hang loose with me. You know how we do things. We'll go one at a time. Let's go.
Where the hell are we? What are we doing?
License to Fall.
Where the hell are we?
Shout out to Mazemore for that over there on Twitter. Y'all subscribe to him over there. He's fucking pimp tight, making all those cool memes. I love it. Yeah, here's your boy arriving in Maui. And what I was thinking when I'm watching this video earlier, like, dude, how much money does it cost for him just to go there? Oh, yeah, dude. Look at how many 81 million are here. What's up, Krabby Turtles in the house? What up, man? Watch how many people are here. And what was getting me was they're in Hawaii now. So all these vehicles, they're not just like hanging out in Hawaii, are they? He doesn't have a motorcade in every state he goes to, so that means they flew every one of these vehicles over there. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know what that sounds all about. Oh, they're blowing their horns out there. They got people protesting and stuff. These folks over here protesting. They're blowing their horns out there, doing some their ceremonial way of protesting, I guess. Looks like a damn funeral procession, though. You know what I mean? But nobody showed up there. If this was Trump, dude, all these streets would be lined. I know they're going to a natural disaster, but homeboy tearing that horn up. you get the gist of it. Nobody was there for him. Like if Trump showed up, when Trump showed up to East Palestine, dude, they was out there for him. Here's your boy with his ridiculous lay on out there today. And I don't know if this was I know it's their cultural thing to have those lays. Everybody knows that. That's their thing. But did anybody see them place these on them? I didn't even get to watch the ceremony, but let's watch. Another one from Nick Sodor. He says, after taking a quick break from his Lake Tahoe vacation to do a quick fly over Maui, Joe Biden is now on his way back to his Lake Tahoe vacation home. So he popped in, he popped out. Don't fall down low, dude. Yeah, I love the locals' reactions too there, Krabby. They were tearing him up. At least he didn't fall down. I was waiting for him to take that thing and throw it on the ground. I bet he didn't even wait till he got in there 5 feet and he threw that thing down. Get this shit off me. That's your president right there. 81 a million. Here goes some more video of his ass here. Krabby was just talking about it. How the locals greeted him when he got there earlier today. I'm sorry. It was over the weekend. It's on C-SPAN. Look at him. He's barely walking. Crazy. And it seems like some of the cars aren't consistent either. You know what I mean? This almost looks like a movie set, kind of. I know it's not a movie set. Obviously, people got fucked up, but you understand what I'm saying? A lot of people are saying that the damage is inconsistent. Da-da-da-da-da. Boop-de-boop-de-boop. Yeah, Biden also fell asleep or appeared to have fallen asleep at this the meeting with the survivors where he gave a little speech. You know how he does. Get up there and speak it up. While everybody else was speaking, he took a little nap.
Never met before. We are a community that relies on family, on ohana, whether by blood or by friendship. But like many others, my son's home burned down. My daughter's home burned down. My home burned down. My parents of 59 years home.
Look at him straight up going to sleep in there. He straight up went sleepy night right there. How disrespectful. Oh, Joey ain't nothing. Man, we got all kind of fun videos for y'all tonight. Just hang on. Make sure you follow us on the Rumble show after this broadcast. We're going to do more fun stuff that we can't do on YouTube. That'll be a little bit later. Let's watch another disaster from Biden. He mispronounces several names of the Hawaiian officials.
Brian Chance, our Senator Maisie. By the way, Maisie, I told my granddaughter, whose name is Maisie as well. She said, that's why I like her. Anyway, but her name is Maisie as well.
Every story in every fucking headline, he can relate to it somehow. He can work himself in there. He can work his family in there. That's one you got to say about oh Creepy Joe. He creeps his way into every fucking headline. And
Jill Takuda, Representative Ed Chase, Brian Chance, our Senator Maisie. By the way, Maisie, I told my granddaughter, whose name is Maisie as well. She said, that's why I like her. Anyway. She did not tell you no such a thing, sir. Lying constantly. Lying constantly. Here he goes again. Oh, boy. Try to keep up if you can. And I'll explain some more stuff that I see going on here after we watch this. Difficulties, but we have a little sense, Jill and I, what it's like to lose a home.
Yeah, so right now he's going to falsely claim that he lost his house to a fire. And in the fire was in the kitchen. It was under control within minutes, from what the reports say. Look at this guy. That is your president right there. So he's going to tell us a story how he can identify with the fire. What did I just tell you? He identifies with everything. He can relate. He's so relatable. Yes, Mandingo, you got my point exactly, sir. He said, why is the SUV burnt, but the plastic on the lettering on the hood wasn't melted? It seems very inconsistent, man. And I know that's how fire is. It's inconsistent sometimes, but hey. Let's get on the Creepy Joe.
I don't want to compare difficulties, but we have a little sense, Jill and I, what it's like to lose a home. Years ago, now 15 years ago, I was in Washington doing Meet the Press. It was a sunny Sunday.
We're going to pause it just for a second. Check out these gentlemen right here with their guitars and stuff. Let me get out of the way so you can see. See, he's got his guitar here. This guy's got his guitar here. They got microphones and stuff set up. And you know how they do? They'll do a whole little entertainment event. They won't just have him come out and speak and say some stuff. They'll have probably several people speak and then have some type of, I don't know. They were having a music event at this bitch. This is supposed to be like for the survivors and trying to find all the dead people and whatnot. And they're up here having a little shindig. I don't get it, man. Maybe I'm not hip to the jib.
Lightning struck at home on a little lake. It's outside of our home, not a lake, a big pond, and hit a wire and came up underneath our home into the heating ducts, the air conditioning duct. To make a long story short, I almost lost my wife, my 67 Corvette, and my cat. But all kidding aside, I watched the firefighters, the way they responded. You know, there's an old expression.
Dude, he's up here kidding about shit. All kidding aside. What are you even joking about, dude?
The way they responded. You know, there's an old expression. I grew up right across the street from a fire hall in Claymont, Delaware. And the expression is, God made man, then he made a few firefighters. You're all crazy, thank God. The only people who run into flames to help other people. And they ran into flames to save my wife and save my family. Not a joke. The smoke and the firefighters here can tell you sometimes smoke is so thick from the windows out, it was that thick inside the home. And we were insured. We did not have any problem, but being out of our home for a better part of a year was difficult. I can only imagine what it's like to lose your home.
Oh, yeah. He can only imagine. He's trying to identify, like I told you, he's trying to get that sympathy, trying to identify FJB. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Crazy as all get out, dude. Yeah, here we go. Let me know if we're back, you guys. Yeah, we're back, thank God. Hey, sorry about that. Dumb. Just as soon as we start getting good into it, you know, you already know what happens, dude. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. I do what I can to try to keep this ship on board, on track. Let's get back into the Maui stuff. Hopefully you can hear this. Whoops. I gotta reset all these windows. Come on, bro. Whoa. Okie dokie. Here we go. So Nick Sodor, shout out to him again. He says the morgues are on Maui are full. The Hawaiian government is still lying about the death count. I'm not backing down until the people of Maui have answers. Let's watch this.
Around in Hawaii, far longer than Biden, actually. Nick, thank you for joining us. I know that I'm sure your days have been slammed and incredibly busy, and we appreciate you taking the time. I want to start with a report from the Daily Mail, which has indicated that locals in the area say that the number of those killed is closer to 500. They say that the morgues are running out of body bags. There was one resident that told the outlet, I know there are at least 480 dead here in Maui, and I don't understand why the authorities are not saying that. Maybe it's to do with DNA or something, she says. So have you seen anything on the ground to indicate that the government has not been truthful about the death toll so far?
Yeah, Sarah, absolutely. I know at this point that the government has not been truthful about the death toll. They're not talking about the death toll of the children either, which is one of the scariest parts of this entire thing. That is what the people here in Maui want to know. Now, when it comes to the morgues, there's one morgue here, one permanent morgue, and it's at the hospital here in Maui.
Refresh Rumble if you're on there, Mandingo and Krabby. If you want the signal to come back, you're going to have to back out and go back in. Oh, damn, it froze again. Let me look. Yeah, we're back. No, it looks frozen still again. Dumb. I close it out in my app and open it again. I'm going to let Nick talk, though.
The main hospital. They set up a temporary morgue at the police station. So there are not too many places that these bodies could be placed. I do know that the morgue's hospital is full and it holds several hundred people. Okay. So I can't confirm that they died in the fire yet, but for whatever reason, the morgue is full and they had to set up a temporary one over at the police station as well. So they've now frozen this confirmed dead number at 114. It has not risen here in the past 2 days. I can't tell you why, though. But luckily, we have Joe Biden coming over. He cut his vacation short from Lake Tahoe, actually. I know you were mentioning the vacations he was having in Delaware. This was vacation number 2 for the week.
I get them confused.
Unfortunately, he had to cut that one short. Yeah, you do. I can't keep up with the vacation.
Yeah. So I know you being on the ground there, I've been following your work, your tweets, and you seem to be very upset. I mean, rightfully so, but I want to read a couple of your tweets here. You said, as someone who's been on the ground here in Maui for several days, let me be clear. This is not a natural disaster. This fire was started by humans, whether accidentally or intentionally. The government lies are absolutely enraging. And then I want to read you one more here. You said, seems the mainstream media and the government like to scold and assault independent journalists. Independent journalists are practically the only ones asking tough questions in Hawaii. I'm not about to stop. The Maui disaster is criminal. People need to go to jail. We're going to blow the lid off of this cover-up. Tell me more.
Yeah, so there is so much more to this. I'm telling you, we could fill up an hour segment on this entire thing. When it comes to the criminal aspect of it, look, I'll be honest with you. I cover disasters. This is what I do. I covered East Palestine very closely. We blew the lid off of that story as well. And that's a totally different topic. But this is the most catastrophic failure of government that I have ever seen, to the point where people need to be in jail, because they were literally taking water, barring residents from using water to put out fires. There were firefighters on scene. I've spoken with firefighters that were trying to fight fires with no water. And I don't know how you do that. They said the same thing. They don't know how to do that either. And when I tried to go and confront the mayor of the town, he ran away from me because, independent journalists are not credible, apparently. That's the excuse that I got. But they don't want to answer the question that a lot of people here are asking, or how many kids are missing and why. Are they okay? Why are they still missing after 2 weeks? Because keep in mind, they kept schools closed that day. And parents here, especially in Lahaina, as I've learned from locals, they work 2 and 3 jobs because they work in the tourism industry and they're doing a lot of part-time stuff. So they weren't home at the time, but the children were. There were no sirens to tell the children to get out. You have a lot of young kids that are there, some that don't have cell phones, so they didn't get any cell phone alerts. But cell phone alerts didn't work for most people anyway because cell signal was out. They didn't sound the sirens, Sarah. So these people didn't know that they need to evacuate immediately. So they ended up just burning in their homes and cars.
Wow. There you go. Well, let's see how many did he say that the morgue held? Let's go back again.
I can't tell you why, though. But luckily we have the children either, which is one of the scary.
And I don't understand why the authorities are not saying that. Maybe it's to do with DNA or something, she says. So have you seen anything on the ground to indicate that the government has not been truthful about the death toll so far?
Yeah, Sarah, absolutely. I know at this point that the government has not been truthful about the death toll. They're not talking about the death toll of the children either, which is one of the scariest parts of this entire thing. That is what the people here in Maui want to know. Now, when it comes to the morgues, there's one morgue here, one permanent morgue, and it's at the hospital here in Maui, the main hospital. They set up a temporary morgue at the police station. So
all right, so they got one full-time regular morgue at the hospital, and it's full. And it's so full they had to set up another temporary one at the police station.
Not too many places that these bodies could be placed. I do know that the morgue's hospital is full, and it holds several hundred people.
Several hundred people.
Okay? So I can't confirm that they died in the fire yet, but for whatever reason, the morgue is full, and they had to set up a temporary one over at the police station as well. So they've now frozen this confirmed dead number at 114. It has not risen here in the past 2 days. I can't tell you why, though. But luckily, we have Joe Biden coming over. He cut his vacation.
Crazy. Yeah, so he cut his little vacation short to come over there and take a look at what was going on. Stupid as hell. Bonnie Rexus says, and not to sound the alarm, what the fuck is that an excuse? Wake up, people, and don't vote for Biden again. Yeah, it's sad, man. It's a stupid situation. And just like Sonia said, this thing is very suspect, you know. There's so many coincidences and things that just don't add up with the whole situation. Yeah, Fawn says, I heard that power trucks were blocking evacuation roads too. The cops weren't letting people go by. We got lots of stuff, man. See if I can get to it before this computer fries. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for me if you're liking this content I'm bringing to you. Make sure you join us afterwards with the Rumble show. Cover some stuff that we can't do on YouTube. All right, now we're back to where we were.
Wow, he's finally here. Wow, yeah. Awesome. Yeah, thanks for nothing. Fuck you.
That's the locals giving Joe Biden his welcome.
Wow, he's finally here. Wow, yeah. Awesome. Yeah, thanks for nothing. Fuck you.
Damn, that's 81 million votes right there, y'all. Bonnie says, don't forget that everything burned but the rich homes. Yeah, I found that odd as hell too. But people said that was on the other side of the island. This was on the Poe side, supposedly. The historical side. Latina, what's happening? Oh, then Oprah showing up with her camera crew. Dude, I saw her at the shelter. She was giving people pillows, like fluffing their pillows for them and shit. I'm like, come on, dude. Yep. Oprah showed up immediately. Oh, shit. Boom, how are you funny, man? Boomhauer says, let's get that money up for that new computer. Everybody send in $1 right now. You too funny, man. You too funny. How do I highlight that? There we go. Highlight that for Boomhauer since he's big money over there on Rumble. Shout out to Boomhauer for support me on the Rumble channel. I appreciate y'all. We're not monetized on YouTube, but if you want to donate, you can donate over there on Rumble, or you can hit that Cash App. It's $Rebel something. Let me look at it right here. There it is right there. Don't call in or nothing because we ain't get the phone lines open yet, but make sure you go to rebelwithoutareason.com to get that gear we showed y'all earlier. The Trump, the T24 shirt, that badass shirt. Support me to get a new computer. Cash App's on there too. Do all that fun stuff. I definitely appreciate y'all so very much. Latina says, I've been so upset about these kids missing. And supposedly the folks investigating the missing kids were arrested, perhaps human trafficking them. Sonia had mentioned that earlier. But one thing I got to let you know, and I'm sure you know, but when people go missing in a fire situation or a water situation, like they're on the water, they were on a boat or out at the lake or whatever, swimming, and they're missing, they're dead, man. With the exception of they possibly are getting kidnapped to alleged underground tunnels in certain people's homes. Who the hell knows? Nobody really knows. Allegedly. Follow me on True Social too out there. Follow me on Instagram. That Rebel WOA reason. And on Twitter at that same handle too. Thanks, homeboy. Krabby says, I love the shirt. Man, I love this shirt. I made that beast myself. Check that out. Pimp tight. You got to support your boy. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Get back into it now. Oh, well, let me highlight Krabby's chat over there. I appreciate you, Krabby Turtle, over there on Rumble as well. I got a couple more things from this Maui deal. Hang on. Y'all just hang loose, bloods. We got several things. Oh, yeah. And I told y'all that Biden is trying to identify with every single piece of anything that the news story has to do with. Here he is again. And I know Jill is tired of hearing about this shit. He's talking about again. He brings up the death of his first wife and his daughter in 1972 while he's speaking in Maui, where at least 850 people are still missing and more than 100 have died. Watch this.
Wildfire, deadliest wildfire in over a century. And Jill and I have what's left, walked Front Street, what's left of it. We've surveyed the damage from the air as well. The devastation is overwhelming. To date, 114 dead, hundreds of people unaccounted for. I remember when I got the call, my first wife and daughter, I was a young senator, and I got a call in Washington. I hadn't been sworn in yet. I wasn't old enough. And I was hiring staff in the Capitol at Teddy Kennedy's office. And I got a phone call saying from my fire department, and a young first responder kind of panicked, "You got to come home. There's been an accident." I said, "What happened?" He said, "Your wife, she's dead. Come home."
Do y'all believe that? Like, he got a call from somebody and they say, "What happened?" "Oh, your wife's dead, homie." Okay.
Come home. The tractor trailer had broadsided her and killed her in a car accident along with my little daughter. And I remember all the way down from Washington home wondering what a lot of people here are wondering. What about my two boys? How are they? They were in the car. I never got a read on that. Were they going to be all right? They were badly injured. Were they going to make it? Had they made it? Wasn't until I walked into the emergency room that I saw that they were there. The difference between knowing somebody's gone and worrying whether they're available to come back are two different things, you know. And I remember what one of the people who helped me.
Come on, man. You can't identify
America's
with
deadly wildfire.
Oh, shut the fuck up, fool. You can't identify with every single thing that happens in the world, dude. Let's move on. We'll touch back on this periodically as we go through. But I have so many stories to go on. If I jump around, it's going to get stupid. So, I mean, if I try to stay on each one of these topics, it's going to be stupid. So we're going to jump around a little bit. Let's move on to the Trump thing. So Trump said he's not even going to do the debate thing. ABL is supposed to do the streaming of the debates. I'm going to do the Trump thing so everybody can jump back and forth if they want to. That's what I'm going to try to do. So let's watch this video. This news report says that Trump will turn himself in on Thursday. He's going to have a $200,000 bond. And if you listen to this little hussy in here tell her side of the story, I guess she's an attorney. They'll explain who she is. But she's setting it up like he's going to be some kind of flight risk. I'm like, come on, bitch, please. Let's watch this.
Bond agreement reached today. The former president's bond, certainly unique from all the others. Setting up a bond agreement allows for those charged with the Georgia 2020 election RICO case to get booked in and out of the jail as quickly as possible. The conditions require each defendant to report to pretrial supervision every 30 days, show up to court at a given time, not break any laws, not talk about the case with any co-defendants or witnesses, or intimidate them. Former President Trump's bond has a few more rules to follow. He cannot threaten anyone designated as unindicted co-conspirators, victims, or the community, and that includes using social media to do so, per a court filing.
I think Mr. Trump certainly has expressed strong interest in answering the charges that have been filed against him in each of these jurisdictions. But as pressures mount, temptations to flee for any offender in his spot, temptations to flee are going to increase as well.
Kay Levine is a law professor at Emory University. She says the judge looks at a number of factors when determining bond, including the charges themselves, factors that make Trump's bond higher than any other co-defendant.
The former president has no longstanding ties to the state of Georgia. He's not a resident here. He certainly has a lot of resources at his disposal that might facilitate him not complying with court orders about coming to court when court hearings are scheduled.
That's her saying that he could be a flight risk right there.
And Trump is expected to turn himself in later this week. He has to do so before Friday at noon, according to Fulton County DA Fonnie Willis. After that, Trump and the 18 other co-defendants in this RICO trial will have to come back to Fulton County for an arraignment. That is scheduled for September 5th.
That's right. And Joe, you actually mentioned it at the top of your live shot there, the sheriff sending out new details talking about a lockdown. We also got a form.
So September 5th is going to be the hearing date, I guess.
Requesting booking photos. So a lot of people are curious to see if one of those photos will include the former president. Joe, thank you so much. And tonight, a new poll shows former President Trump leading his party opponents by a very wide margin in Iowa, where the GOP caucus will start. 40% of likely Republicans.
Who the hell is Burgum? He's 2%. I don't know. Ramaswamy is 4%. And he's getting a lot of media coverage, too. For somebody that's getting so much media coverage, I'm surprised. Even Christie is above him with only one point. But, dude, they're far back. 19% is DeSantis. Come on, guys. He's fucking stomping them and ain't even started yet. Look at that shit. Oh, man. And, you know, this poll's probably pretty biased, too, though, against your boy. So it's probably more than that.
Caucus goers say Trump is their first pick. Ahead on NBC Nightly News, hear from Iowa voters about what's most important to them right now.
Yeah, what's the most important to you right now as a voter? Yeah, everybody sound off in the chat. Let me know what's the most important thing to you right now as a voter. If you're gonna say something to Trump to say, "Hey man, I want you to concentrate on this," what would you say? What would you say? Sound off, America. Latina said, I don't give a fuck about helping India, so no thank you, Ramaswamy. I am not down with you for that. Yeah, he was talking about getting back in, doing business with India and kind of working their way back in there. They would be more accepting of him because he is Indian, you know. And I get it. Everybody wants to stick with their own people, I guess. But, you know, hey. Do what you do. He had a really interesting interview. I posted it when he did the Tucker Carlson interview. I'd watch that if I were y'all. It's on the channel too. Let me read these comments before we go forward. Sonia says open borders. Fawn says corruption. Boom Howard says close the borders. The people of America instead of Ukraine would be nice. Yeah, that would be nice. Saving America from Marxism. Crazy, man. Crazy. Anyway, let's get back to the news here. So Trump is going to, in 2 days, it's going to be on Thursday. So that's going to be our next live show. We're going to try to do that. It's going to be during the day, 10 a.m. So we'll pop in and out of that, I guess. But I have to work that day. I might just let the stream go all day. Who knows what might happen. Laura Loomer says rally in support of our president, Donald Trump, Thursday, August 24th at 10 a.m. It's going to be at the Fulton County Jail, 901 Rice Street, Northwest Atlanta, Georgia. And man, I'm pretty sure there are going to be some actors up in that piece too, Antifa and whatnot, starting some mess. So if you go to show your support on that, just watch yourself. She says, I'll be in Fulton County covering the processing of President Trump in Georgia. Please show up and peacefully rally in support of Trump. And obviously, I follow Laura, so I'm going to be on that as she's on it, too. Hopefully, we'll be able to catch some of her coverage. So you see right there, bring your Trump flags, your shirts, your hats. Get that T24 shirt. It wouldn't be there in 2 days, but get you one. You'll have it for the next little Trump rally. Because you know they're going to put him in jail again. They're going to try to mug walk him, frog walk him again. Simon Atiba says Fox News goes to war against Donald Trump after he turned down an invitation to participate in the upcoming GOP presidential debate set to be hosted by the network on Wednesday. In a memo this evening, Fox News said it has imposed limitations on Trump campaign's entry to the post-debate spin room, the arena where aides traditionally promote their candidates and sometimes criticize opponents. So Fox News is going to be upset now that he don't want to participate. That's not going to make their numbers look good. I'm sure a lot of people are going to watch that still, but we're still going to watch it, man. We'll pop in and out. Let's watch this. I'm going to just have to read the subtitles because he's speaking in Chinese, but this is a Chinese foreign official here that says that China and Russia have now accused U.S. of engaging in global biological warfare. It says to serve the geopolitical agenda, U.S. often comes up with so-called threats. So-called to create the pretext for containing and suppressing other countries in order to ensure its supremacy. Let me go back. In order to assure its supremacy and seek selfish gains. Such a practice goes against the trend of the times and harms the common interest of the international community. Biosecurity is a global issue. The U.S.'s false narratives and moves stoke confrontation. Seriously jeopardize the biosecurity governance system with the Biological Weapons Convention. The BWC. Too funny. And the cornerstone and the global response to biosecurity risks and challenges. When it comes to biosecurity threats, the U.S. is most active in and suspected country. In conducting biomilitary activities. The U.S. has never given a meaningful response to the international community's concerns. For example, the U.S. has been secretly developing its biological warfare capabilities even after it joined the BWC. Allegedly so-called. What's the U.S. truly up to by investing in what it calls biodefense? So he's saying that we started the shit. This ain't good for them to just be saying things. And Joe Biden is making China and Russia strong as hell against us, man. And they're getting ready to push that shit on people again. They're gonna, yes, Bonnie, you got it exactly. They're gonna push that shit on us again, but I don't think we're gonna take it this time. I didn't take it last time. I hope everybody jumps on board and says no. Yep, cut it up. Cut them up. I never wore the shit the first time, but here was the statement Trump gave out earlier today. I'm sorry, this was yesterday. He said, "Can you believe it? I'll be going to Atlanta, Georgia on Thursday to be arrested by a radical left district attorney, Fani Willis, who was overseeing one of the greatest murder and violent crime disasters in American history. In my case, the trip to Atlanta is not for murder, but for making a perfect phone call." She campaigned and continuing to campaign and raise money on this witch hunt. This is in strict coordination with crooked Joe Biden's DOJ. It's all about election interference. Allegedly so-called. Allegedly so-called. Yeah, and somehow Larry Elder wanted to get in on the debates. I'm not sure what's going on with this story right here, but Simon Atiba says, outraged Larry Elder files an emergency injunction, calls the RNC selection of qualified candidates bullshit, and says that he was told he did not qualify for the debate because one of the polls was associated with Donald Trump. Let's see if we can get some details from Larry Elder.
As you can see, I'm at LAX en route to Milwaukee. I was just informed by the RNC that I'm not qualified for the debate. Why? Even though I exceeded the 40,000 individual donations required, even though I signed the pledge to support the eventual nominee, even though I submitted 3 polls where I was at least at 1%, I was informed that one of the polls is not eligible. It's the Rasmussen poll. Even though it was the most accurate poll in predicting that Donald Trump would win in 2016, they say it is affiliated with Donald Trump and therefore it is not eligible. And I said to Ronna McDaniel, the chairwoman of the RNC, it's not affiliated with me. She said any poll affiliated with any candidate is not eligible. And no one told me that until just now. So we're filing an emergency injunction to get me up there. This is absolutely BS. One of the candidates, by the way, offered a $20 gift certificate for a $1 donation. That apparently is okay. Another one offered a free, air quotes, country western concert for a $1 donation. That apparently is okay. Another one offered a commission to prospective donors to get other prospective donors. That apparently is okay. But I did it the old-fashioned way, asking people to support me by going to LarryElder.com, and that is not okay. And now all of a sudden, I'm not eligible. It is designed, in my opinion, to make sure that Ron DeSantis is a nominee. Anybody other than Trump. This is BS. I will see you in Milwaukee. Out.
Boom. He said, I'll see you in Milwaukee. Peace out. Yeah, they're trying to push DeSantis. I told y'all, man. I told y'all a long time ago what they were trying to do with DeSantis. I still don't believe it. That guy. Fuck that guy. Let's see what else I got here. Give me 1 second, 1 second. Give me 1 second. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for me. I definitely appreciate it. Oh, yeah, I couldn't believe this shit either. Saturday, August the 26th, they're going to have a Ukraine Independence Day event. Magic Island, a la Mona Beach Park. The organizer, Hawaii stands with Ukraine. So they're Hawaii will hold the Ukraine Independence Day at Magic Island, begging for more money in Hawaii while their shit's burning down. Like, how much more money does Ukraine need, man? Get the fuck out of here already. Get the fuck out of here. Give me 1 second.
Now, having said all this, why aren't I 50 points ahead, you might ask? Now, having said all this, why aren't I 50 points ahead, you might ask?
Yeah, you're not who they want, dude. Yeah, let's watch this right here, too. We're talking about the fires earlier. Check out all these damn fires all over the country, everywhere. All over the world, really. Watch this shit.
All right, what you're seeing behind me are active wildfires as identified by satellite.
And this is the map time, August the 19th. So this was just a couple days ago.
Now this is on Weather Underground. You can set the layers, and you can choose to pull this up. Now I saw this video going on TikTok of this girl going through this, showing the world burning. And I had to go check for myself because I just wanted to verify and make sure. And it was true. All of what you're seeing here are active fires happening presently. And look at Europe. I mean, I've never seen this before. This amount of activity. This is all climate change, right? I mean, look at Africa. Are they okay? Really?
Dude, they getting burned the fuck down over there. I know it's dry as hell, but come on, man. Look at all that fire. That's a fire.
Because that is insane. And just wait, we're going to go over to South America next. We're going to take a little hop over the pond. And look at that. I'm sorry, this just doesn't seem normal to me.
I mean, it's more than half the fucking continent on fire, dude. Atomic said my hubby just witnessed a wildfire in Mississippi. Dude, they're everywhere, it seems like. And that's what they're trying to push, the whole global warming thing, the whole climate change thing. For more money, land control, all kind of fun stuff. Check this shit out, though. Joe Biden is selling the wall amid the gravest illegal immigration crisis in American history. Drug cartels control our immigration policy, resulting in millions more illegal immigrants entering the country compared to illegals entries each year. So these are steel column assemblies that you can go buy. Look at this. This is the wall right here. Like, they don't want to fix the wall and all the illegals are coming through. There's all your materials right there. You want to build a wall? 16.5. Get it done. Get it done. Let's hear what this young lady's got to say about it. Tell us all about it, young lady. Like, who's this giving this lady the mic, dude? It's supposed to be some kind of press conference, and she's up there screaming like Phil and Thelmo. Come on, man. And somebody cut off the head here, but I believe that was Oprah's head on top of that thing. Somebody memed it, but they cut off her head. We're about to get ready to jump over to the Rumble channel. You guys hang on, give me 1 second. Boom. Hit the ground, you piece of trash. When they turned the light off in there too, they were like, oh, kill that light, homeboy. We don't want to see her trying to get back up. Yeah, that thing was called the ABL, Sonya. That was crazy, wasn't it? I sent it to ABL too. I said, dude, check out this laser named after your ass. Crazier than hell. Make sure y'all jump over to the Rumble channel because we are about to go cover some shit that we can't show. Cover some stuff that we can't show on YouTube. Check out this though. School board voted unanimously to fire the Satan-worshipping teacher who suffers from mania and psychosis, which leads to him being violent and hurtful.
At this time, the board is ready to take action. We are seeking a motion and a second to approve the dismissal of Christopher Martin, art teacher at all elementary buildings, effective immediately.
So moved.
Who seconded? Okay, roll call, please.
DeShell?
Yes.
Trazier?
Yes.
Shawnarama? Yes. DeFilippis? Yes. Pitzman?
Yes. Okay, motion passes.
Martin?
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
Yes.
sorry.
Yeah, I got it. Sorry.
Okay. Are we good now? Okay. At this time.
So what was the deal on that was that this was August the 20th. That was August the 20th when that fool got fired. But on August the 17th, Liz of TikTok did the story about it. And this was the guy right here. This dude was a teacher. It says, I have bipolar 1 disorder with mania and psychosis. This condition has drastically changed my life for better and worse. Because of it, I suffer from irrational thought processes, which make my fears and anxieties triple. Every day, a battle with my mind to survive and be the best me I can be. I have done things in conditions of psychosis and mania that have been violent and hurtful, but I am not my disease. I am me. I know me and I love me. So this was a teacher, and he's got the fuck the police flag. He's got the Hail Satan shirt. Good for you. How's your psychosis going to work out in the fucking unemployment line? Peace out, homeboy. We're about to wrap it up and go over to the Rumble channel. I appreciate y'all so very much. Boom. Shout out to my rebels. Thank y'all so very much for being here. Jump over to the Rumble channel so we can do some fun stuff. Shout out to my moderators, Anthony McQuaid, Atomic Tabasco, Cat F, Zeta Wichi's Cane Sword, Latina and Callie, and the beautiful Miss Sonya Scrapbook. Best damn co-host on the internets. And for the folks that can't make it to Rumble, I will see you guys on Thursday. I'll be back at 7 o'clock. Don't forget you can get this on your favorite podcasting platforms, Apple, Stitcher, Anchor, Spotify, all those fun things. Look it up. You'll find me there. Yeah, I hope Rumble's going to be acting fine. Hopefully. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, follow me over there. We're going to jump over there right quick. Shout out to all my YouTube folks. Thank you guys for being here. I'll be back on Thursday, like I said. Go to that rebelwithoutareason.com. Get all your gear. Support the show. And I will see y'all next time. Let's go to Rumble. Peace out, guys. See ya.